Hello and welcome everyone. Uh, my name is Yasser, and today this is our last session of project and logistic management unit. Uh, if anyone there if there's any issue, if anyone can, if you can see, do let me know if you can't see my screen or can't hear my voice, or if there is any issue. So, in today's session, we will focus on the steps and guidelines required to complete your assignment uh, at Advanced Project and Logistics Management assignment. So, before we start our assignment lecture, here is a short review of previous 4 lectures which uh, we have studied. So, anyone is there? Okay, let's get started. Uh, right. In our first lecture, portfolio management and assignment with organizational strategy. In the first lecture, we discussed the significance of portfolio management and how it directly aligns with the organizational strategy. This alignment ensures that all projects and programs undertaken by the organizations are journal towards supporting its strategic objectives. A critical elements highlighted in the lectures was the portfolio roadmap, which act as a guide for decision making and prioritizations within the organizations. Understanding how these processes work within portfolio management allows us to see the connection between high level strategy and individual projects, ensuring that each contributes meaningfully to the overall goals of the organizations. In the second lecture, we turned our attention to the project management office. Uh, Project management office, an essential parts of how organization manage their projects. We begin by defining the PMOs and explores its evolution over time. We delved into the responsibilities of a PMOs, including oversight of project management practices, resource allocations, and alignment of project with organizational goals. A project management office ensures that all projects are managed in a way that support the organization's broader strategic objectives. Furthermore, we examine the different PMOs models such as supportive, controlling, and directive PMOs, each with distinct roles within different organizational structures. Another key area of discussion was the enterprise project management office model. We also discussed the benefits of having a PMO, such as improved efficiency, standardizations, and better risk management. Any question, if anyone is there so far? Any question? All right. So, in our third session, we discussed the concept of supply chain ecosystem collaboration. We examined the outsourcing trends within supply chain and how they affect collaboration between organizations. We also broke down the definition and components of a supply chain, including procurement, production, distribution, and customer services. A significant parts of uh, the discussion focused on the customer value proposition and how improving collaboration with industrial uh, partners can enhance customer satisfaction. We explored how mapping out the ecosystem of partners helps organizations gain insight that can drive innovation and streamline process. Another aspect discussed was ecosystem innovation and how it serves as a better way to understand supply chain in the digital age. Uh, in session 4, we discussed information, logistics, and information elements. Uh, Role of information technology in logistic and supply chain. So we discussed the information logistic and information technology elements as key components of efficient supply chain management. We broke down the view of information into three major stages: pre-transactions, post-transactions. Pre-transactions information include demand, forecast, and planning data. Transactions data covers orders and shipment tracking. Post-transactions information relates to feedback, uh, warranties, and after-sale services. Moving forward, we examine the critical success factors or CSF. Here, can you, if you can see. So for maintaining critical success factors, for maintaining efficient supply chain operations. Additionally, we explored various IT framework that are used to manage logistic operations, such as enterprise resource planning or ERP systems and supply chain management or CSM, or sorry, SCM software. Uh, Finally, we emphasized the importance of data integration and real-time monitoring in enhancing supply chain operation. Right. So now we will move the assignment task. So this assignments involves developing a scenario management reports that will cover two key scenarios: portfolio and project management, and the global supply chain ecosystem. So I'll go through each task. So explaining exactly what you need to do and how to approach it. So you will need to complete two main tasks first. If you see here, understand the concept of portfolio management, program management, and project management. Second, analyze global supply chain ecosystems and IT integration into logistic systems. So in task 1, you are a senior advisor for the logistic department of RAC Limited, fast-growing energy and chemical company based in South Africa. Company has also expanded into India, Burma, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and hope to expand into other countries soon. Director of Operation has asked you to create a management report detailing the concepts of portfolio management and all the associated features to help the operation managers in the different countries. So task 1, you report, you need to write a report. So your report should consist of two sections containing the following. So compare the features and aims of program management with uh, project management, define the principle of portfolio management, examine the differences between program and portfolio, evaluate the relation between portfolio management and organizational strategy, evaluate the efficiency of various portfolio selection tools, techniques, critically assess the benefits of the project office, assess the implementation of levied project or management office structure, level project management office structure, critically evaluate the stage involved planning and implementation, the project management office, and create a project management office charter for an organization. So, uh, the task one assignment asks you to prepare a 4,000 word management report. These reports will be divided into two sections. So, section one, you are required to compare a project management uh, and program management and portfolio management. So, you will also discuss the concept of a project management uh, office and its importance. So, step by step, I will talk about uh, all of these points. So, compare program management with project management. So, for this task, you have to compare the two concepts by looking at their key features and aims, discuss how program management emphasize alignment with broader organizational goals, compare the timelines, objectives, and the scope between program and projects. So we discussed in our first sessions. Then define the principle of portfolio management. You have to explain what portfolio management is, highlight key principles like balancing risk, aligning with businesses' objectives, and resource allocations. Next is examine difference between portfolio and program management. You have to examine the differences between program and portfolios. Program or group of related objectives, while portfolios are broader and include all projects, program, and operations management collectively. Discuss how the scope, objectives, and oversight difference between two concepts. Uh, Next, evaluate the uh, relation between portfolio management and organizational strategy. You have to evaluate how portfolio management support organizational strategy. Portfolio management ensures that projects and program align with the company's long-term vision and goals. Discuss the strategic selection of projects and resource distribution to achieve these objectives. Next, evaluate the portfolio selection tools and technique. Here, you have to explore various tools and techniques used for portfolio selection. These tools helps decide which projects should be included in portfolio based on strategic alignment. Financial returns and risk level, consider tools like SWOT analysis, scoring models and financial metrics, and evaluating project potential. Next point is critically assess and benefits of the project management office. Here we will assess the PMO's benefits such as standardization, process improving communications, enhancing project oversight. PMOs provide a centralized framework for managing multiple project efficiency. So, uh, these all points we discussed in our first and second sessions. Next is assess the implementation of leveled, PMO structures. You have to examine different levels of PMO structures. PMOs can be supportive, controlling, or directive, depending on how much authority they have over project management process. Discuss how an appropriate PMO structure support effective project execution and organizational governance. Any questions so far, if anyone is there? Okay. So next is critically, evaluate the strategic stages in planning and implementations. You have to critically evaluate the stages involved in establishing a PMOs, discuss the initial stage, defining scope and goals, the planning stage, defining roles, responsibilities, and structures, and the implementation stages, excluding executing the PMO's functions within the organizations. Create a PMO office charter for an organization. You have to develop a charter for a PMO is in organization, and organizations ensures that charter include key elements uh, like objectives, roles, deliverables, and performance metrics. So all of these points you can see your lecture 1 uh, and lecture 2. So next is section B. In section B, the key points are defined. What global supply chain ecosystem is, explain how to map global supply chain ecosystem, explain the use of the ecosystem framework in supply chain analysis, examine how modern manufacturing and services are interviewed, critically assess the relationship between logistics and information system, define critical success factors for IT integration and logistics, design a framework to integrate IT into the total logistics system. So in this section, you will analyze the global supply chain ecosystem and the role of IT in logistics. The emphasis is on mapping supply chain using ecosystem framework and integration IT solutions. So this basically you need to visit your session 3.3 and session 4. So you have to provide a clear definition of a global I will go through one by one again, all of these points. So define the global supply chain ecosystem. You have to provide a clear definition of a global supply chain ecosystem, then explain how to map a global supply chain ecosystem. You have to explain the process of mapping the supply chain ecosystem. Mapping involves identifying all players, process, and activities within the supply chain and understanding their relationship. This helps in identifying bottlenecks and improving efficiency. Then explain the ecosystem, if explain the use of ecosystem framework in supply chain analysis. You have to discuss how the ecosystem framework helps in analyzing the supply chain. The ecosystem framework emphasize the interdependencies between entities. It adds in understanding the complexity of global supply chains and how each elements impact overall performance. Then examine how modern manufacturing and services are wind intervened. So, examine the relationship between manufacturing and services in modern supply chains. For example, the integration of software and technology integration of software and technology services with physical manufacturing process is essential for optimizing operations. Then critically assess the relationship between logistics and information system. Here, you have to assess how logistic operations depend on robust information system. Information system streamline process like tracking, shipment management, inventory, and coordination deliveries. Uh, Then define critical success factors for IT integration and logistics. Here you need to define the CSF or critical success factors, which we discussed in our third or fourth sessions. For integrating IT into logistics, critical success factors might include real-time data success, operability between systems, and cost effectiveness. Explore how these factors ensures seamless logistics operations. Finally, design a framework to integrate IT into the total logistics system. You have to create a framework that integrates IT into logistics management. Uh, so this framework should include components like inventory management system, real-time tracking software, and analytics tools to improve decisions making. So, this is your assignment requirement, and we discussed all required points one by one. Words limit is, one management reports 4,000 words, excluding diagrams, references, and appendices. So, references, uh, we will just, I will discuss little bit structure for assignments. So the main thing is command of verb. What is asking? I mean, define, explain, examine critically. So in academic and professional reports, actions, verbs are often used to guide students on how to respond to assessment criteria. So, for example, you understand what the assignment expect from you, basically. So if asking for a compare, uh, uh, here you see that when you compare, you identify the similarities and differences between two or more concepts. In this case, you are required to compare project management and program management, which means you should highlight their similarities and also distinguish their differences. Then uh, define, when asked to define, you are expected to clearly explain the meaning of a concept. Examine that requires you to analyze and investigate a topic closely. You must look at the details of a concept and process. Uh, if he's asking for, if you see evaluate, this asks you to critically assess the value of effectiveness of something. For example, you need to evaluate the relation between portfolio management and organizational strategy, and assess the efficiency of portfolio selection tools and techniques. Critically assess, this means you are required to carefully and systematically analyze and form a judgment on a particular issue. Uh, Create, these are command of verbs. You need to look at carefully that what he's asking for. So you need to visit, Google and search for in detail. You can see what command of verbs are. So anyway, I will explain here a few of them which are required by your assignment. So When if is asking for a create, you need to develop a construct something new based on given information or your knowledge. You will be required to create a PMO charter for an organization in section 8 of the report. So some people, what they do, they don't look at, assignment requirement, and they start with definitions and just keep writing on and on and on. So this, that, the result is they fail their assignments. So then when you explain something, you are expected to make it clear by providing detailed information and showing how or why it works. For example, if you look at here, explain how to map global supply chains. So, ecosystem. So you need to explain how to map a global a supply chain ecosystem, how to ecosystem framework is used in supply chain analysis. Design means when is asking for design, you are asked to formulate and create a structure of plan. You need to design a framework to integrate IT into the total logistic systems. Right. So this was a quick brief about command of verbs, which are main punch of your assignment. Structure your management report is essential part of the assignment, and it must follow a professional structured format to meet the assessment criteria. Title page of your report should be the title page containing title of report, your name, student number, module name like advanced project and logistic management, unit assignment, task one, and date of your assignment submission. Of table of contents provide an overview of your report structure, including page numbers, should include all the heading and the subheading in the report, such as section A, project, program, and portfolio management, section B, global supply chain, ecosystem, and IT in logistics, references, appendices. Uh, Executive, next, then you provide a concise summary of the entire report. It should briefly mention that purpose of the report and key areas covered and your major findings. Keep it short, around uh, no more than 200 words, but ensure it highlights the main points. Uh, the another thing is references. Uh, the Harvard reference system, a list of sources used in the report formatted according to the Harvard references system. Appendices use the appendices to include all additional data, charts, or supporting materials that do not fit into the main body of the report but are relevant to the analysis. Uh, Use Arial or Time New Roman in 12-point size, spacing 1.5 margins, set 1 inch, 2.54 margins on all sides. Heading and sub headings, use bold text of main heading and italic, or understand the subheadings should be appropriately numbered for easy references. Page numbers of the bottom right corner of each page. Word count, the total word count to be around 4,000 words, but you can, uh, 10, you can go up to 4,400, 10% plus or minus, excluding the table of contents, references, and appendices. So, this structure and format will help you complete the assignment successfully. ensuring that each section addresses the assessment criteria in detail. And good luck for your assignment. That's it. Any questions, concerns, or issues, if anyone is there? Right. So thank you very much, everyone, and thank you very much for joining me this morning. And good luck for your assignment submission. Finally, my name is Yasser, and if there is any question, concerns, or issue regarding your assignment, you can drop me an email at yasser@ukversity.co.uk. Thank you very much, everyone, and bye for now. Bye, everyone.